right?
Yeah, dude. That is how it goes. You got any haste food, man? I need a little bit of that.
I literally have one.
Alright, I'll just use my crit food, whatever.
Here. You can have it, I don't need it.
Oh, okay, cool.
I only have one though.
That's all I need. Zero deaths, full run, right?
You should also be carrying these War Scrolls of Battle Shelf.
Damn, I didn't even know that. I forgot about the scrolls.
With the power of the Tide Pearl, our fleets will be unstoppable. The Alliance must not claim this prize. All who oppose us will fall. Now, let the hunt begin.
Turkey.
With the power of the Tide Pearl, our fleets will be unstoppable. The Alliance must not claim this prize. All who oppose us will fall. Now, let the hunt begin.
Say don't be fucking tired after that.
There's a bunch of dungeons where the start of it is really fucking hard not to die to bursting, man. They fuck you over right away.
Watch your step.
What's Rexar giving me?
Watch your step.
Dude, what the fuck?
Watch your step.
Sorry, man, I might have pulled that. I don't know. Did I walk in there?
I don't think so.
I felt like I got a little close, but I don't think I pulled it. I don't know.
I think it was John who did it.
Okay, it might have been a shield bounce. That shit happens. You're skipping the droplets, are.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Great. This guy's gotta be addicted by it.
Fuck are they waiting for? Oh, crap.
Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your step. AoE. Watch your step. Watch your step. AoE. Watch your step.
Fuck, man. Let me get so goddamn low.
I just eat after the pull. I mean, I'm doing it on purpose because I know it's not going to kill us. Because that's 3 stacks of bursting and the healer's like not doing a thing before it hits us, kind of. You can kind of pre-heal it if you expect it coming, and he's telling us we don't understand bursting, but he's not even really doing it right.
Shockwave.
You just kind of got to overheal when you expect it coming. I mean, the first pulls we did trash on, but like, that pull was, he should have just topped us out a little bit.
How dare you sully this holy place with your presence? I call upon the surging waters. Arise and wipe out these intruders.
Oh, my pet's not even in here. Awesome, bro. Love it.
Hey guys,
Bro, I'm getting pissed off, dude. This healer sucks dick.
Watch your step.
That wasn't the healer, man. We killed too many.
Charging.
Yeah, you should be topping us off. Like, why is this
He
so-
can't do it through that many stacks, man.
That was like 3 stacks.
Watch your step.
yeah, I would have went, but I have plans in like an hour, and I didn't know if I'd have enough time to go run. But that's what I decided to do. It's better than quitting the game. So,
What are you doing?
playing Arcane.
Yeah, man, I don't want to try to push you into something you don't want to do. I just thought you might have fun with it, but if you really hate it, like, don't do it.
It's nothing to do with what you guys are saying. It's to do with the guild leader wants me to play Arcane or Frost in the
No,
Rain.
it's not even that, man. I talked to him. I said, look, Miros, are you willing to run some low-level stuff, like low-level keys with David to help him gear for Frost because he's interested in trying it for Raid after I talked to you? And he said, yeah, that sounds like a great idea because we can use a Frost mate on fight like Oculus where you got to lock down the ads and things like that, but if you don't want to play, you don't want to play. We'll find another way to do it. I mean, we will kill the boss anyways. It's just like something that helps, you know, with...
No,
So
when
I
talked
talked to him, and then he
first-
talked to you about it, probably.
When I asked him, like this was before you talked to him, he asked me to switch to Frost. And we were talking about the Raid, and I told him I tried it out, and I tried it out, and I hate it, and I just don't
Okay,
play it.
well, that's just how it is then, buddy. I'm fine with it.
like on a specific fight, like Stormwall.
Just
It's
prove him wrong, you
Frost.
know, like...
Watch your step.
No, I mean like if he wants me to play Frost on Stormwall.
Yeah, I mean, there's a few select fights. I mean, if yeah, that'd be like beneficial, and it's not even all fights.
Like, if he wants me to play Frost on that fight specifically because he wants to slow on the ad.
That, I mean, if we're having trouble with the fight, yeah, like that could be what changes the fight, you know, for us. I don't know. If we're downing a fight anyways, who really cares? But if you can carry us through that fight, I mean, that's pretty cool. Because yeah, I think that fight is basically disabling the ads and that we're having trouble with, kind of thing, right?
Interrupt.
We gotta be careful here. This is gonna be a bursting episode. Alright, hold. Alright, reset it then. Okay, don't hold. The fucking frost mage is just popping off. See, that shit was pretty risky. We had 5 stacks there. At least 4 stacks. And that wasn't even that droplets fight.
The most DPS I've managed to do as Frost was I did 13k on a dummy after practicing.
The problem is we're just too big dick for a 7 key on this week. Like we could touch them, they're like fucking papered us. Like it's so hard not to kill them, dude. That just the fucking blizzard, just the fucking Frost Mage's blizzard is killing the shit. We can't stop the blizzard.
What key?
We're doing 7 shrine and like we're doing like 25k DPS and shit if we don't hold back, and like bursting is just blasting us.
Well, the Azurite droplets are bullshit without effects, and that needs to be patched.
Okay, right now I'm not even gonna DPS because it's gonna kill us. There's 3 stacks.
Literally, it's bullshit with that effects, the Azurite droplets, and they need to patch them so they don't.
Yeah, that's the only thing we died to. The Azurite droplets fucked us up before the boss, but you know.
Because I agree with you, Ryan. It's not possible to heal through that one.
It's like, yeah, that's what I was trying to tell Wally. It's not the healer's fault. He's trying to say the healer's bad because we died to that. No, that's really fucking hard. That's like 6 stacks, 7 stacks. That's an auto death. It's percentage based. You can't do anything about that unless you're really fucking clutch. It's like a 1-second window you got. What the fuck? I just got fucked up there.
Unless everybody uses their fucking defensives, you're gonna die. Like, I have to ice block it.
I survived it because I nether walked, but...
But yeah, Nero might totally be fine. He might say, dude, I don't want you to play a spec you don't want to play Arcane. But from the sounds of it, he really wanted me in Frost.
Well, I'll talk to him if that's how he's being, and I don't think he'll,
no,
you know, like...
This is between me and him. I don't need you getting involved in the middle, Ryan.
Well, I just want to, like, make sure that you can play the spec you want. I don't know.
I already, like, we'll see. I already talked to him. We'll see when he replies to me, when he sees my message. We'll see what he says.
Yeah,
like,
I think he's just away right now, right?
No one else needs to get involved in it. It's not that big a deal. If he decides he'd rather I sit out, it's not that big a deal either. Like, he's got a whole...
Well, I can tell you he seems like a nice guy, and I don't think he'll be like that.
Maybe he won't, maybe he will. Like, that's... Either way, it's fine. He's got an entire raid to concern himself about. Me wanting to be a special snowflake and play my specific spec shouldn't be that big of a concern for him.
Yeah, it's just like, I think it's hard for him even because everybody, like you're saying, everybody's against Arcane and just... But I want you to prove him wrong, man. I'd love it if you just go in and kick ass and prove him wrong that Arcane's just as viable or that it can be done, and you go your own way. I like originality. I don't like fucking cookie cutter shit. I like people that just play, you know, I like somebody that can play the spec that's not supposed to be good and then still make it good. Just like, you know, it's like fucking, for example, how, you know, like, okay, so Krillin is born and he's not like anything like Goku, but still he trains 3 times as hard just to be the strongest human, you know. He's doing it when you don't expect him to do it, you know. And then he gets a job as a police officer and he's like retired and stuff, but then the world's in trouble and he goes right back to fucking shaving his head and being that kick-ass dude again.
But he still doesn't compare to Goku in any way.
Well, but he does, because what he started with, he reaches above and beyond, because like it's like he should not be able to keep up with Goku or do the fucking Destructo Disc or any of that shit as a human. He's the strongest human. I mean, look at Hercules and compare him to Krillin. He's like Goku, he just wasn't born with the innate gift, you know, like he doesn't have the starting leverage, but what he accomplishes with what he's doing is way beyond that, you know. He shouldn't be able to pull off what he does. And just the fact that he's willing to fight Frieza as a human, dude, that says a lot about him.
Well, at the end of the day, I'm not that worried about it. If he wants me to raid as Arcane, I'll raid as Arcane and switch to Cross during most specific fights.
Just have fun with him, man.
Otherwise, I won't raid, and that's not the end of the world to me. It's either that or I quit playing World of Warcraft, which I became super close to doing like 100 times the last 3 days.
I know, man. Well, you just gotta like play it for fun, not to do what people want you to do. Just like, I don't know, man. If you're not having fun, don't do what you're doing. Like, Just do what makes you happy.
I tried playing Frost on a dummy, and maybe everyone's right. Maybe I just need to give Frost a couple of weeks worth of play.
That's where I was with it, man. I'm telling you, when I first picked it up, I was like, ah, this is kind of dumb. But then I started to learn how the combos work and shit, and I actually respected it after a while. Like,
well, I know how the spec is played. I can play it correctly. I can get close to my sim DPS. I just don't like it.
well, I mean, like, it's okay, Wild. Deaths happen. We did kill a bunch of shit there. That's not, you know, that was 6 stacks again. We're not slowing DPS. If there's 5 mobs, we need to just not have you attack. I know you want a big dick and parse and whatever, but... we had 5 mobs there and we killed them all at once. What do you mean?
You should be able to handle that easily.
I mean, yes and no. Like, he could handle it if he really tried, but to ask him to is asking a lot. I mean, it's not like he's playing really bad. It's, like, hard to do. You've never been a healer, bro. Don't even act like you know what it's like.
I've been with plenty of good healers to know when there's someone who's not good.
He's got a plus 15 on record. He's got 1400 IO. I don't know. Like,
Watch your step.
I think he can do shit. Like, maybe he's just not used to this affix, but you know.
I know Wreck picked my ass off the floor plenty of times.
But just saying shit like ... you might have him leave the key, and it's my key, and I don't want him to fucking leave. He's gonna get pissed off that you think he's bad, and he's gonna leave.
I'm pretty sure John's pretty pissed off at me from the sounds of things.
He's, I don't know, he just, you talk about quitting a lot and he doesn't like it, man, that's all. Like, it's pretty straightforward. Like, he thinks that he doesn't want to hold your hand, that's all. That's all he said about it. He said, I'm tired of holding David's hand. If he wants to quit, I'm going to let him. I don't know what to do anymore.
He's not the one that's constantly being pressured to play a different class or a different spec.
Is that the mage that pulled that shit?
That'd be like them saying, hey, reroll Protection Warrior because we need a Protection Warrior instead.
Well, like, I've been there. I thought we needed a healer, so I rerolled Paladin, and that's 6 stacks while you give it a defensive. 7 stacks. I told... Okay. It's not the healer's fault. I told you, we pulled an extra pack, it was the mage. Now we pulled an extra pack. Where the fuck are these guys going? Okay, we need to not burst them, because we don't have a healer. One at a time. Eat your food quick. Eat food. Damn it.
Oh, I didn't have anything.
Well, it wouldn't have saved you anyways, I tried.
The affixes this week are cancer.
We're not having a good time, I'll tell you that. I mean, we'll make the timer and everything, but we just got 13 deaths. Like, it's a little rocky.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell John, other than I'm not gonna play a spec that I'm not comfortable with.
I think he's understanding of that, man, but he just doesn't want you to talk about quitting. He'd rather have you be like, no, I'm playing Arcane, and just stick to that, and don't take anybody's shit, and do whatever you want. But, you know, when you talk about quitting, it just kind of hurts all of us, because we put a lot of work into running with you and everything. Or the way John sees it is like, he's like, it's a waste if he does all this stuff for you and then you just don't help him once you're carry mode, you know, like once you have what it takes to carry him or whatever. Like, he wants that payoff. He wants to have you carry him someday if he's going to carry you up or whatever. And not that you're getting carried, but like, you know, I mean, like, John's really good at the game and he just wants you to be up there with him, and all the work he did, he wants it to pay off. The mage is telling us some bullshit, and he's the one pulling extra groups, dude. His Blizzard's what pulled that second group, like, and he expects us not to DPS it, dude. Like, my abilities are AOE. I'm sorry, like, I could sacrifice a bunch of DPS not to use my AOE abilities, but then I don't have any fucking Fury or whatever you call it on Demon Hunter. He's acting like we need an interrupt order, like this shit is hard, dude. Just fucking interrupt.
Is impenetrable.
Well, this piece is going to give me access to some different stuff. So that's kind of cool.
Defensive shield.
You got some, what do you mean, you got some frost piece? Give him the shield wall.
I just got a new chest piece from doing world stuff. But
Nice, bro. Oh, are you doing the, did you get the 385? There's a 385 cache, or at least for me, I got a 385 emissary.
yeah, that's what I did.
Oh, okay, you got a chest? That's nice. I got a chest with like 2 really good fucking traits. Or it's like, I think it might be best in slot. I didn't check. Or I don't know if they got the best in slots on the site for the new rings and stuff, but I got a 385 mega ring that's, I think, best in slot. It's got really good traits.
Well, I have a chest piece now that's really good for a single target. And that's what I'll take into the raid, so that'll help me with Arcane.
Nice.
Is John in the shrine with you guys?
Yeah.
Interrupt. Interrupt.
See, if you can't handle 4 stacks of bursting, dude, I don't know.
Yeah, 4 stacks he should be able to handle. That's a normal thing. 4 stacks he's got.
He did handle it, bro. He's been handling 4 stacks. He can't handle 6 and 7. That's what we've been wiping on. I guarantee every time we wiped it was 6 or 7 stacks. And I tried to warn you in the last one. I was like, I can see it coming. You don't have a custom UI, but the custom UI tells me how many stacks we have while I write over people's
What's your
names.
state? Run out.
Like right next to the nameplates, it shows me the debuffs, and it says like 4, 5, 6 adding up. Oh my god, my bad. Defensive, defensive, defensive.
Interrupt. Interrupt.
He saved us from 6 stacks there. That was my bad. Like, they weren't taking damage, so I did my fucking I-beam, and then all of a sudden they took a bunch of damage. They were like absorbing. I was like, okay, well I'm gonna just I-beam then. And all of a sudden I killed them all on accident. Like, we're just too big dick for this. It's hard to hold back that much.
What's your state?
I feel like I'm fucking. You got an 8-yard long dick, and I gotta only put the tip in.
What's your state? What's your state?
Oh god, these burst. I think the tentacles do bursting, dude. Watch out. I don't know.
Dispel. Interrupt.
Holy shit! I forgot about this.
Dispel. Shockwave. Dispel. Dispel. Shockwave. Interrupt. Interrupt. Dispel. Dispel. Shockwave.
I got invisipots if you want. If we all had them, I don't know. We don't know.
Alright, well, that's probably it for me for now.
Shockwave.
What are you doing?
Dispel.
I got company over tonight. I got a buddy over tonight. He's gonna be there in like a half an hour, so I gotta go get dressed so I'm decent when he gets here.
Dispel.
What are you guys gonna do?
I don't know. Boring shit, probably.
Shockwave.
That's nice.
He's been bugging me about wanting to come over because he's got, he started a new job and he's got time off between his old job and his new job. So he's been bugging me about coming over for the night. So I have been bummed out about the whole trying to figure out WoW thing, and I finally was like, fine, dude, just come over. And he's like, which board? He's like, which board game do you want me to bring? And I'm like, I don't care.
Candyland.
Nah, he's talking about the nerdy tabletop.
I know, I'm just trolling. You're talking like he plays like what Dungeons and Dragons type stuff, or what's that one that's like Dungeons and Dragons, but it gives you like a pre-made story? Does he have that one?
I don't know. He's got a bunch of them, and I have just never really been that interested in them, especially because I only see him like once or twice a year, and then he's like trying to explain all these difficult rules to me, and it's like, look, dude, you're gonna talk to me about this board game and we're gonna spend 3 hours learning the rules that I'm gonna play at one time.
Yep, I've been there, dude.
And then he keeps going like, you know, then he keeps going like, well, I'm going to be stopping at this place. Do you need me to pick anything? It's like, no, dude, just come over if you want to come over. Like, I'm not making it into a big thing. Or he wants to go camping this summer and he's trying to like pick a campsite already. It's like, dude, it's fucking 100 below out right now and you're talking about going camping and wanting to pick a campsite. Like, we got time, chill.
Interrupt 2, get ready. Dispel.
Kind of funny though.
Interrupt 1, get ready. Dispel. Interrupt 2, get ready.
What the hell's really going on?
It's a conspiracy.
Interrupt 1, get ready.
We're conspiring, dude, and we did this case that you hate your life.
Mind control.
It's working.
Interrupt 2, get ready. Dispel. Interrupt 1, get ready. Dispel. Interrupt 2, get ready.
The pearl is not here. Perhaps Ashara's minion was more clever than he appeared. The trail leads deeper into this foul-smelling passage. Keep your senses sharp. Some unseen force stalks us.
Darkness rules. Pestilence spreads. The doorway is open.
It led us into its lair.
It's gonna kill us,
Prepare
dude.
yourselves. This beast will be a worthy hunt.
Oh, he said they don't burn.
Oh, the tentacles? No, they don't burst.
The guys at the end, the eels in the water.
Yeah, they don't burst either.
Yeah, so that's what we were worried about.
On with my pet UI, dude.
How did I fucking get one shot? I think John didn't taunt that guy and I fucking got one shot.
Rip timer.
Oh my god. No.
Or does the sunken denizen just chase you? I don't know. That's my bad.
Holy shit. Gotta interrupt these, yeah.
I was trying to interrupt him, but that guy chased me, the denizen, and he just smacked me for all my health. I didn't even know.
I reside within your lungs.
Run. 4, 3, 2, 1. Phase change.
Beneath the tides, your truth awaits.
Are we seriously missing an ad?
You dare to interfere in my affairs? What makes you think you can oppose my will?
Told to go, alright.
It is the law of the wild. The strong take from the weak.
Alright, Luke.
Enjoy this victory. It will be your last.
The pearl is ours. With it, our vessels will become predators of the sea. Now then, time to carve a trophy.
John hit for 22k one full, man. I like it.
What pull?
Which pull? I don't know. I didn't check. It was like towards the end. Must have been right after that second, or right after second to last boss somewhere.
They say you have the heir of the throne? Zandala forever.
You got Toldegor?
Yeah, TD8.
Not too bad. Could really use that fucking rifle.
I'm thinking about hitting these emissary quick for the 385. Yeah, bursting's like my least favorite though, man. At least the other mechanics, you can try to skip mechanics by blowing shit up fast. But this week it's like, oh, let me just not do anything, ruin my parses, fuck it. Feels bad. Let's do the 10 for my weekly. I don't have a 10 in if you want to. I think Motherlode's like the easiest 10 you can do too, or what is, I don't know. I'm out here at the door to Motherlode if you guys want to do it.
Let's get down to business.
I agree with John, dude. Take the fucking bursting off the goddamn droplets blizzard.
What's the order?
That's what I said earlier.
Right?
Yeah, John's probably stealing from you then, but you're right. When you're right, you're
They're
right.
fucking bullshit. They're the littlest one. Just like it's not on the
You touch
heels.
them. You touch
For
it
the
with
same
one
exact
ability.
reason.
Touch them with one ability and you're fucking garbage.
Man, I got a lot of fucking mastery, dude. Holy fuck.
It's just not even fun to try to manage that shit and only do single target all the time. It's fucking good.
$391 in bank.
Nice, bro.
You guys gotta give it like a month of that much of the ranks. People haven't even done nothing plus yet.
Well, it's fun to be ahead of the curve though, you know?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, but when you're number one of 4 people, it's like, yeah, yay.
There's more than 4. Like if you're talking regional, like the region of the world, there's still a lot of players. Like if you're on the server, yeah, we might be top 10, but like you're still like 3,000 in the world. You know, I mean that's a realistic number. But this is fun to be, because Illidan is the top server too. So if we're top 10 on Illidan, that's 1 million players or whatever here. So that's like, I don't know. There's like something like 1 million toons on the server alone, I think. We're the number 1 for population, and Dalaran. Well, Dalaran might be beating us a little bit. Dalaran's insane too, but other than that, like other servers are pretty far behind on pop.
Damn, boy.
Oh man, we gotta deal with reaping. I'm not ready. Tell me how it works. What do we do? What do we do for reaping? How do I beat it? I think as some people fall off the game too, it's kind of easier to hit number 1 in the world, so we might get lucky, you know. Even if we're number 1 when the population isn't at its maximum, I'm still satisfied.
Papa Stewie.
Stew burger.
Papa Stewie, get a gooey.
What's the plan? Penny for my thoughts. You gotta do better than that.
What's
Okay, hold on. I just gotta figure out which button makes this thing fly. Ha! Here we go. You better hang on, cause this thing is gonna zoom. It's fueled by azurite, baby.
Right.
Hold on. I think
You're really quiet, dude. Are you in the other room or what?
Lick my urethra.
What are you saying? You got a vagina?
Phew! This baby can really move. Imagine what it'll do to the Alliance. They ain't expecting us to team up in a Gmod and create some